Hey folks, this is Best in Slot. Welcome back to beautiful Indonesia and our campaign mission and our lovely new balloon tour, which hopefully we'll see. People are loading in. We should see it actually just any second. Look at that. There we go. Very cool. Oh, ignore the pylon. You've all just died horribly. But there we go. A lovely balloon tour to kick things off. I just want to... Yeah, good thumbnail, sweet. Right, so that's going to go do its thing. We are delaying that Styracosaurus. They're okay. And we're going to move on and try to build a Styracosaurus habitat, basically. And when you think about how we're going to do this, I don't think I'm going to do the raised platform thing quite yet, because this is a very small walkway. So if we raise this here, it's going to feel very awkward against the map boundary. So we're just going to actually walk through here, like humans do. There we go. Bam. Path. Video over. We've done what we needed to do. So let's have a little think. I think I want this to be quite a large, dramatic habitat. I think I kind of want to use basically this entire area, essentially. We might even not let people out. We'll do like a monorail maybe to get to the next section instead. Or we could even do that over here. Kind of run out of room because of my cave. It's a problem with a cave, folks. You can't trust a cave. Actually, yeah. Let's. We're not gonna do what I just said, but we're gonna do a slight change, and I'm gonna put a monorail station in here if I can. I think this will be a good spot. Well, I guess it's gonna have to sit over here. Okay. So let's do one there, and hopefully this might be a little bit touch and go to say the least. But I'd like to squeeze. Oh, I don't know about this. I would like to squeeze a monorail into this starting section. Oh, maybe. Oh, beautiful game. You've been so good to me. And let's have this move throughout our park like so. Over there, over there. Is that gonna... No, we're gonna have to move you a little bit as well, my friend. Sit against that back wall over there. Okay. And then edit the track and hopefully... It says it's too sharp, but if I can manually do it and it works, then it's clear. Bear with me. Let me just delete that. It's going to be fine. There we go. Because that is it's a bit of a trek, right? From there all the way to there. And then what we can do, build our Styracosaurus habitat, build some viewing areas, and then have the monorail take you over here as well. So we can kind of ignore this bit over here, which I quite like the sound of, because this bit is silly. I don't know why, but I've decided it's daft and I want to turn it into waterfalls instead. So shall it be. Alright, cool. Yeah, and then we'll develop this side over here later on. It's a rocky thing in the river somehow. I'm sure that's a real thing. So actually, no. Tell you what we'll do. Just a little land bridge going across, and we'll do some rocks in there, and we'll kind of spruce it up a little bit. We'll kind of figure out what this is. Maybe blend that in a little bit better like that. That look cool. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. That seems like a future me problem. Right. So you come across, and I think I do want you to be. Do I want you to be raised up? No, because we're also going to do a path from here, right? Curling along, and then through the monorail like that, because we're cheeky. And then up this little ramp here, and then along here. Like so. Get that all connected. I'm going to do another little bit of a sort of utility section. So we're going to want a power station, we're going to want some vehicles, and they're just going to kind of monitor this. I really want to do a big chunky exhibit. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're going to do it anyway. The problem is, of course, yeah, you can do that. You can go all big and chunky, but you also need to make sure you can actually hit that 5-star marker. I'm thinking like a river down the middle, actually. Cut that in a little bit, try build a sort of more naturalistic sort of river. It's a little bit too straight. Let's bring that over to the side. Do some stuff over here. Don't really know what I'm doing, folks, in case that wasn't immediately obvious, but if in doubt, just kind of, I say this a lot, but If in doubt, just shove some stuff in. It'll be alright. It'll figure itself out eventually. It always does. If you just keep clicking, good things will happen. That's the Winger guarantee right there. I'm trying to get this like a mid-level. Okay. I'm going to cull that a little bit as well. And around there. Want a little bit more of a curve here, I think. So let's do that. Okay, okay. Building the exhibit before we do anything else. Smart, probably. You don't know. It could be the big brain idea. I don't think it is, but it could be. I mean, they're the most important things, right? The exhibit where our dinos live. That's going to look pretty cool, I think. But I kind of want this bit on the left to be raised. So I think we might have you come over here, and then I'm going to... Not crazy high, but I do want a little bit... I want this to, like, almost sort of look over the exhibit and sort of slink down into it almost on the right-hand side. Give it a bit more of, like... Give the entire exhibit this sort of natural slope downwards into the river area, essentially. And then put the guests on one side of that. Like so. I want to fix that nonsense over there as well. Sort of. A little bit higher, actually. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's gonna look cool. It just might take a hot minute for it to look cool, you know? Sometimes things take time, but beautiful things sometimes take time. We are those beautiful things. We are making those beautiful things. And to bring beauty into the world is something... I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to stop talking. It's been a very long day. I've done too much recording today. I need to stop talking. But I like what's going on over here. It's kind of strange, slightly strange, multi-tiered, higgledy-piggledy sort of area. Higgledy-piggledy is the official term, just in case you were curious. If you ever looked at this, oh, that was not the button I wanted to click. Wait. There's a... God bless Control-Z, man. God bless Control-Z. I do want that to go through. Oh, my God. If we just get all this done now, right? Oh, yeah. That's more what I'm talking about right there. There we go. And maybe even a little bit higher. This is going to be like the natural end of our viewing area, almost. Over this side here. This kind of very multi-tiered waterfall. It's all going to pay off in the end. I've decided. It might not, but I've decided it's going to, so we don't really have a choice in the matter anymore. Whatever. It's fun. Right, okay, so we just need to smooth out this a little bit. On the right. Let's go a little bit bigger there. I just want it to feel like this natural ramp down, like kind of like you're at the side of a valley and it's leading down into the river basin where the dinosaurs all go to drink, you know? And there can be a bit of land connecting, that's okay, because obviously smoothing this out is gonna do just that. We'll have to chuck a bit more water in there in a second, but let's make sure the guest area is nice and flat so they can walk up. What's going on? So they can walk along. Okay, I can keep that as a bit of a ridge. We'll do like a rocky ridge along there and do some viewing areas sort of over the top of the exhibit. I haven't really planned this out in case it wasn't like immediately obvious. I spent 10 minutes doing this, and I mean, it's really cool what you can do in 10 minutes, but there wasn't really much thought behind it. So let's throw in a Jenny. I'm going to stick that in there, I think, yeah. I do think it's a little silly that you need this here. Like, I feel like if the power station itself should like radiate electricity almost. I mean, it does have a pylon coming out of it by default. So why does that pylon not? Well, maybe it does. Maybe it's just because maybe I'm being silly. Am I being silly? I might be. It does sound like me. Undeniably, that does kind of sound like me. Is that smooth enough? Yeah, I'd say so. That's not bad. That's not bad. I might do like a proper little ramp here, though. Gonna cut into this hill a little bit. Quite a lot, actually. I want intensity, I want fall off, I want slope, I want all my favourite things. Bam, nice hard line like that. We love a hard line here on the Best in Slot channel. Pretend I'm saying logical words. And then we want a dynamic ramp that goes up to the top of there. God, that's beautiful. What a tool. What a tool. Up the ramp. And then off we go. Splendid. Splendid? Splendid. No, I don't like this anymore, though. Soften that up a little bit. There we go. So that's going to be our Dinosaur Valley. And we'll do a fence, or yeah, it'll be a fence along there, maybe with one viewing. Maybe. We'll see what we feel. We'll see what we feel. This is the problem with the water tool being so huge. It's very hard to make these kind of, I don't know, just slightly smaller little areas. You can kind of build them up, but then you have to crush them a little bit for it to work. It's quite hard to make it look naturalistic. Well, you know what I do? If in doubt, you just click about. That famous old saying. If in doubt, click about. Woo! But you have to cheer afterwards. It's part of the code. There we go. It's kind of beautiful. Right, I'm going to cut into here a little bit. Smooth that back out. Wrong button. Hopefully people like seeing me build things, because that's really all this campaign has turned into. It's faffing around with the building system. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that's looking, though. That's kind of what I had in mind. So that's going to be a rock wall, and then that's going to space out. So this should be the fence area here, really. This bit here. Okay. So let's put a Stryaco. It's actually a really good idea. Oh, am I poor? I'm very poor. I'm going to have to open the park back up for a second. Start getting some money coming in. And we're going to have to change that path, of course. And let's get this connected. Yeah, I thought that might be a problem. What have we got? Little funky. Little funky.
Attention personnel.
Not in a cool way.
Monorail station has opened and
Eh?
guests will be arriving.
Yeah, no, not really. Wait, what if I do? What if I then do? Let me just. I have to experiment a little bit here. I'm gonna do a little one up to there. Okay, and then we go like this to there, and straight down to there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit funky, but we can hide that. The rocks will save us, as they are wont to do. I'll smooth that out a little bit and we'll be okay. There we go, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Why is this path different than that path? Because I'm silly. Let's replace that. There we go. Right, okay.
I'll fix up this damage.
What damage? Everything's fine. So I want to get the amenities. Let's get our operation building. Do I really? Yeah, I don't trust them to. For my I just do not trust my operation teams anymore to get in at this distance. I only need this one. I probably only need this one actually. Oh no, I don't. I'm gonna need both. We need this and a response facility. That's okay. We can do that. Oh, can we do that? You're a bit of a tank, aren't you, my friend? Yeah, okay, let me just move. I'm going to put that one in first. Oh, why are you so gigantic? What's wrong with you? Who raised you? What did you eat as a child to be this mammoth building? Unnecessarily mammoth building. Give me 2 minutes. It'll be fine. For God's sake, man. Right, you know what? Yeah, down there, that's fine. Yeah, maybe? Yeah, just about. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Okay, it's maybe a little bit too accessible to my guests for my liking, but it's what it is. Okay, we're gonna keep that nice and close through there. Not like that, because that's silly. Yeah, nice straight line. Like so. Okay, cool. It's gonna... we're gonna get there. This is all future prep work. Eventually, it'll pay off big time, and we're gonna look very cool. Very, very cool. I think it's gonna be a really nice looking habitat. We just need to get there. That's all. I'm gonna extend this out a tiny bit to about there. And same with this one, just a little bit further. And then we can place rocks over the top of that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rock, rock, rock. Maybe a little more little attraction. Or maybe we'll do tower. Maybe. We will see what we shall see. Why are you so big, man? Just be teeny tiny. There's no need for this size. Just calm down. Oh, I like that. That's a big one. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Teeny tiny. Just gotta try to do this without killing the waterfall. No! It can never survive. That's a problem. You can't. It's very hard to edit them because they're just so dynamic, which is obviously a benefit largely, but because of that, no game. It also makes it quite difficult to make changes sometimes. I think I kind of want to cut this back in a way. Make sure they're going to have a lot of room to play with. Okay, okay, okay. Right. No more faffing about. Zero faffing. I'm a serious business boy. I am gonna do a fence along here as well. Actually, tell you what, we'll do a attraction in there first. So, usually a good idea to put your viewing gallery in first because then you can tell if it's actually going to fit. As you can see, that's about where I want that to be though. So, perfect. A little bit of a fence there, a little bit of a fence over to there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new viewing gallery, she advertises to the world. There is nothing to view in the viewing gallery. Please, everybody, come and join in immediately. See the wondrous nothing. I feel that'd be a really good, like, way to advertise my channel. Come see the wondrous nothing. Right, am I going to be able to fit all three amenities in this little bit? I'm a little concerned about this. This gets very tight here. So I kind of want to get them in as soon as possible. So, what do you mean? Shush. Yeah. Okay, that's about my limit there. Okay, so that was a fashion shop. Let's grab a food shop. Little bit of a tilt on there just in case. And we pray to all that is holy that the drink will also fit in. Ah, what a blessed day. We have been blessed by the amenity gods. Stop it. We've been blessed by the amenity gods. Fantastic. Okay. So the question is, why have I built that in the wrong path? That's question one. That's question one. There we go. And question two is how do I make... So you hop off the monorail, you pop up, you grab yourself a bevy, you have a look at a Styracosaurus. And then you walk down here, right? So and walking down here is going to be a dead end. That's kind of the plan. It's going to be... Oh, we'll do like a... Ooh, I've had thoughts. Dangerous, sexy thoughts. Let's bring this out a little bit further. Actually, into the exhibit a little bit. Like, oh, baby. It's not what I want. But now that I've built it, it's going to be hard to deny. So rarely I feel like I get these really thick waterfalls, you know? I mean, I guess I don't need much room around here. My thought was I want you to go up here essentially. So I'm going to do this like this. I'm going to ignore how weird it looks on the left-hand side because there's very little I can do about that. Other than pray that we can hide it in a rock. What's the difference between a... Oh. I don't really know the difference between... Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I do see. I keep right-clicking to, like, turn it off so I can swap because I wanted to do that, right? But then you right-click it, it kicks you off the entire thing. It's really annoying. This is going to be cool. I'm excited about this. And then you get this nice high viewing area. You're going to have a waterfall sort of right next to you. Let's throw in a... I'm going to put a log viewing gallery inside, I think, and then hide that in the rock, the entrance bit. What else do we want? I don't have a dinosaur encounter yet. I think a viewing platform up here. Game, please. Can't you see that I've got other priorities than dinosaurs? God, kids these days. Is there a tower on the hill? Yeah, I think so. And it's going to be a little bit tight, but hopefully we can... Like that, maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are online. Sweet. I'd love to get like a little bit of a waterfall, sort of like around the base of the tower almost. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Probably not. But we're going to... Oh, that was close, actually. That was... Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Right, now we need to kill some stuff in the... Nope. No. Okay, that's a unit for waterfall. I want it as close as we can get it to the tower itself. Basically. There we go. Right, don't touch it. Don't touch it anymore. We are banned from touching the waterfall. Because I really like how that looks. I'm going to have to put some rocks in it because it's got this weird effect. But it flows under the tower. And actually what we can do, through the power of edit group, my friends, is grab this nonsense here. And delete this. So then it'll look even more like it's really part of it all. I think this is going to look pretty sweet by the time we're done. Yeah, look at that. Very cool. We'll have to put some rocks in. It's very messy. But it's all a bit lineal. But it's a very cool idea, I think. All right, sweet. We're getting there. We're getting there. And you got to bear in mind, once all this is done, stop it. Once all this is done, we're going to put several dinosaurs in here. It'll turn out Styracosaurus likes to live with absolutely nothing. I can't possibly put another dinosaur in this habitat ever, which would be moderately amusing, albeit heartbreaking at the same time. But hopefully that's not the case. Right, so what we need are rocks, because of course we bloody do. I'm going to turn off land service, which has randomly turned itself on for reasons unapparent to me. And we need to put a little... I obviously don't want to kill the waterfall, but if we put a little bit of a rock base underneath this, we're looking for these flat top rocks like this. Not that one, that one. We can make it look like it's kind of situated on the rock. And then the waterfall is... Okay, yeah, I can't do that. Wait, bear with me. That's fine. It just needs to contain a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Little teeny baby rocks. Baby rocks for babies. I did intend... I had a thought earlier. I don't know who's watching this series, right? This is... I don't expect the campaign to do remarkably, in a way. Because it's a long campaign, and it's just not YouTube in 2025, right? Isn't really this kind of stuff these days, right? People have moved on with their lives, and we now want gimmicks and stuff like that. And that's not a judgment call whatsoever. People, you know, have limited time with their lives, and they want to watch certain things. But my plan with these, and it's kind of how I treat my second channel, is just I'm just going to play how I would like to play. You know what I mean? And if people want to stick around and join in for that, then that's fantastic. And if not, then that's okay as well. You know, I'll have plenty of other content, I'm sure. There we go. It's kind of like a lighthouse almost. Oh, maybe we'll put a giant light on the top of it. Is that silly? Yeah, probably. Is it cool, though? Maybe. Hard to say for sure. Go away, man! I need to leave it up because I need the cash. I'm dirt poor. I'm trying to build like a bit of a repository of money back up before I spend it all once again on deep water. So I can't just like pause the game, but I really like this rock. I'm a big fan of this rock. Are you my new favorite? Oh no, you might be. It's got that sort of cut kind of look to it, which makes things look eroded over time. It's pretty sweet. I like this one as well. This is my bestie right here. It's my girl. I just want to build something sweet, you know? It's kind of like practice for sandbox in a way before we get to play sandbox, I guess. I might need to attack that with the wastes brush a little bit, with those boulder wastes, and see what we can do. But, yep, I'm half an hour into this. I just thought, you know what, I'll just check. Let's have a little peek. How long have I been doing this video for? Oh, 26 minutes. Fantastic. Thank you, game, for, well, thank you, OBS, I suppose, for putting a number on my silliness. But you know what? Some people like the silliness. Chandler Bing loves the silliness. Rest his soul. I've made myself sad. It's leaning towards where I wanted it to be. Oh, right, yes. So we should put the... I'm going to put a log thing in. I've not put one of those in yet. A log viewing gallery. And it also has that kind of more natural vibe that we're going for, right? That is covering that area. I'm just going to put that there, I think. And then this is going to attach, hopefully. I don't know why it's being weird. I can't rotate it. What are you doing? No! Game. Why can't I rotate this? I have no idea. I'm going to plop it down and go from there. It's connected, right? Yeah. Right, now I can rotate. Wow, it's very strange. I just could not rotate it at all. Oh, I wish I changed the feet. Yeah, well, that's okay. It's interesting. So we're gonna hide that a little bit in the rock, and the rock's gonna be on both sides, and then that'll let you view. What do you mean? No, didn't I? Bear with me. Right, come on. There to there. There we go. You did it. Woohoo! You can tell it's been a while. These things take a little bit of practice sometimes. One thing I need to do, I was just looking through some of my old the stuff we've built so far, like along the way to getting to this point in the journey. And there's one thing I need to do a little bit more, maybe, is start integrating some foliage into the rocks a little bit more, potentially. Make them look a little bit more naturalistic by doing that. Have I, like, locked my rotate somehow? Shift. Yes. Angle snap. Wow, okay. Good to know. Has that been the problem all game? Is it once again a case of me being an idiot? It genuinely might be, for all I know. It genuinely might be. What people need to realise, and I'm sure some people out there are getting to grips with this themselves, this is a whole new way of building for a lot of people. Now, it's not really for me, because I've got a lot of experience on Planet Zoo in particular, but it's going to be a learning curve. People should be prepared for that, and people should be prepared for your first exhibits to kind of look terrible if you're just making everything yourself and not relying on the workshop. But stick with it, all right? Just stop it. Stick with it. Trust yourself that you'll get there in the end. If you go back and look at the very first thing I ever built, my very first zoo on Planet Zoo. When I first started, it was like the first time I'd ever really used a modular building system in my life, right? Go back and look at my first ever zoo build that I posted. It is terrible. It is genuinely awful. Like, I make no bones about it. It is awful stuff. It took a lot of time and a lot of practice until I felt like I was a decent builder. And I still, compared to the best out there, I've got a long way to go, you know? So be aware that it takes time and practice and effort. And my headset just died, so I'm going to play the rest of this video in silence. Oh yeah. Need more rocks. There's a little gap here that's really irritating me. I hate the gap. Who doesn't hate the gap, honestly? I think angle snap. I'm either doing it by accident or it keeps turning on. It's hard to tell. I'll do for now. I kind of wanted it bosomed by the rock a little bit more, but on a short-term basis, that's fine. I really should remember to charge my headset. Bosomed by the rock. Pretty sure it's turning on automatically, the angle snap. There's a few little doohickeys like that. Little things that just keep turning on and turning off rather strangely. Bosomed by the rock. Bosomed by the rock. Bosomed by the rock. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost the will to live. Right, so it's actually nearly a complete habitat. Very, very nearly. This is just going to be a waterfall always. That's going to act as like a really nice natural sort of boundary. I'm going to throw a little bit of water over here on the left. Oh, baby. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't do anything else. It's perfect the way it is. Okay, so all I need to do... You know what? I'm gonna set them to transport. I'm going to do it. And we're just going to do a little bit of rock over here on the right. This little bit here. This rock is a weird one. It's got this slightly... I like it, but it's harder to work with than some of the others. It's got this slightly sort of... almost round sort of shaping to it, I guess you'd call it. It's unusual. Very unusual. And then we need a bit of a... I say a bit of a gigantic rock wall over here. Lead in to this bit over here. This game sounds beautiful, and I'm very sad that I no longer have a working headset. I know. There we go. Remain calm, Styracosaurus. Remain calm. That should be contained, right? I know they're still yelling at me, but I don't see anywhere they would currently get out. Pretty sure they can't escape. I'm gonna have to throw a gate on. I'm gonna put it on the right hand side to justify how that's not centered and breaking my heart. So let's throw a gate on there. And then we need a ranger post. Actually, I'm gonna throw 2 on because it's a fairly gigantic habitat. Ranger Team 3 has been assigned. Lovely jubbly. And we're gonna need some maintenance posts. Hoping I don't need 3. Lovely. Okay, let's get you assigned to them. Why are you disabled? You have no power. That's hardly a good excuse. Sort it out, lad. Grumble, grumble. I mean, I guess that's fine. Guess. Okay, no. Where's my power station? Oh, it's up there. And we need a bit of power over here as well. It's a shame how little I can hide the substations, though. But needs must. I'm gonna have to get some power up here as well, really annoyingly. Oh, you're not gonna get hidden, are you? I'm hoping it'll kind of... Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, you're gonna walk right past it as a guest, but I think that's a small price to pay for glory. So we should now be able to assign a maintenance team to this and this, and we should be good, largely. It looks different. I mean, I got a little verticality in, which was what I wanted. It's probably even not as much verticality as I wanted, but it's definitely a change. Let's get a status check going. Your health is dropping. That makes me a little bit concerned. Can I see? Nope. Ranger team, do your thing,
More
please.
species variety here will help this place become a real sanctuary.
Ah, yeah. More species. More variables in the system. More fuel to keep the chaos of nature chugging along.
Chaos? Oh no. That's not the way to see it. It's an orchestra. It's, I don't know, jazz. It's not just white noise, Doctor. It's a symphony of action and reaction. Living, thriving, persisting. You make it all sound so random and mysterious, but nature, ecology, is defined by the individual purpose of each element within it.
Hey, well, jazz tends to have a lower body count in my experience. No, the beauty of chaos isn't lost on me, but don't let that beauty blind you. I've made a career of explaining how so-called unforeseen consequences really shouldn't be as unforeseen as they are.
Are they done? Nope.
While the conservation sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other animal, I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification. Adjusting to our world is far from easy, but we can give the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right genes.
Okay. Because my headset's died, I can't tell when they're talking or not. So I have to kind of rely just on the subtitles and the little picture. So I'm actually going to pause it there. I'm going to go charge my headset before we carry on, because it's not as fun to play like this anyway. And I really just want to develop it. You know, it's going to be a big habitat, hopefully 4 or 5 species maybe. And I just really want to try to develop it into something cool. I think it's off to a good start. I think I need something behind here. I don't mind. Ooh, senorita. Let me just see if I can sort of. I really wish I could just down there a little bit. You know, I want it to look like the river's kind of curving down out there into the wilds almost. I think the deep water tool has a habit of making these very sort of sharp edge mountains, which can be hello which can be a little problematic. You see what I mean? So I can't really smooth that because it'll kill the waterfall. So you really do have to be just ready to blend it in with the rock, I suppose, more than anything else. But I like the idea of that going around, like looking like it's around there. A little waterfall in there, lovely. Yeah, okay. Right, so I'm going to go charge my headset. We'll be back in a second, and we will hopefully get a couple more species in here and look after our poor Stryracos, which are suffering. That does make me think we might need the Is the MVU going to be able to drive all the way down here? That makes me a little bit nervous. I'm not totally convinced, but I guess we'll see. Fingers crossed. All right, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I am back, and my ears work, which is very exciting. So, I actually don't really know what happened, if I'm honest, because I couldn't hear a word. And I got a little distracted by my beautiful Styracosaurus. I'm really happy to see those in the park, although they're all female. Of course, there is a new male Styracosaurus design, which has a fantastic frill patterning, so hopefully that's something we can see pretty soon. Now, before we do anything else, really what we need to do is get these lasses cured up. So the question is... yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Now, technically, I think that should be reachable by the vehicle. But it's clearly not going to be. So we need to somehow try to squeeze... not a staff centre. We need to somehow squeeze a gigantic paleomedical facility in this tiny, tiny little space. And I suspect it's going to have to be up here and to kill my lovely waterfall, because I don't really know where else I would put it. Because I have not built for such things. I have not prepared for such things. So this is going to be a... come on, baby. You know you want to. You know you want to. Okay, I'm just going to extend the terrain out a little bit further. I'm trying to keep that waterfall there, you see. Which I really like. And I don't want to mess up the waterfall right by the... oh, I've already done that. I mean, this will be short-term, question mark? I guess we could build it and then destroy it. That might feel a little guilty about that. I guess we'll keep it for now. But we are going to need this. We don't really have a choice. Okay. This is fine. This is... we can pretend this is pretty. We can pretend this is like a guest building almost, right? Let's get you online. Okay. Now you're going to let me do this? Right, so we'll... what do you mean unreachable by vehicle? Oh, that makes me concerned that it's nothing to do with this. There's a gate there.
No worries. We're going to take a look.
It says unreachable. Okay, bear with me. I think it might be because this gap is tiny and they're a little bit nervous. If I just do that... you know what? It's probably a rock thing. It's probably a rock thing. I'm going to do that. Let's see if they'll go now. They aren't... right, it is. It's a rock problem. It's always that bloody rock problem. which suggests maybe we don't need this vehicle, this building, which would be sweet. I'm just going to move some of these rocks out of the way. I don't see any other reason that it would be blocked off, at least. But we shall see. Let's just shuffle these all out of the way. And if we have to do it manually, we have to do it manually. Not the end of the world, you know? I'm just going to turn off collision for all these ones on this side. Okay, has that helped? Can you go? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Sure thing. Okay, that's cancelled.
Why? No, they're turning around. Yes, I'll just do it myself. I'll just do it myself. That's okay. I think we probably could have got hold of the other vehicle and done it as well. But this doesn't seem like a particularly... I don't know. This seems fine, right? Like, it doesn't even seem like a hard drive to me. I'm a little surprised. I think they could maybe tweak this a little bit. It does seem to me... It verges on a little bit too picky. Now, I suspect we don't have what we need to do this. Let's have a look here. Let's get you scanned. What's up, Styraco? So, we've got... Cocky dio dio dum dum dum. Cocky dio dum. You know, I have a degree in biomedical science. Cocky dio doi moi. It's too early. Look, I've just woke up. I can't deal with this at this time of the day. So, core sandstone drains health and stamina. Non-fatal, requires medication. We can start research. Ah, we need to take a pick. Of course we do. Don't know how I ended up over here. Okay, direct control. Let's get a pick. May as well make it a pretty one. And we can get our research on the go. There we go. And that's not going to take very long at all, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, now they can't go home. So I guess that means they stay here. I'm just going to sit here for 15 seconds and we will heal up our Stracos all on our lonesome.
Bracing for storm.
And then honestly, I think I am going to scrap the building because
We've spotted the asset.
if they're not going to make it off their own volition, I'll just drive the other one from the other end of the park, frankly. So, right, here we go. So, medicate. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe not the best place to hit it. I'll concede right in the forehead when it's a frilled dinosaur. Where have you gone, buddy? Oh, you've just walked out. What? Oh, you've broken out. No, don't fix it. Don't fix it. Not yet. Not yet. Let me out first. Thank you. They must have been freaking out because of their medication, maybe.
Exit confirmed.
Well, maintenance team was all over it. I'll give them that. Oh my god, calm down. Maintenance team really was very quick onto it. I don't need this. This is nonsense. Bring back the waterfall. And cut this in a little bit again. Messed up my entire bloody park for this blim blamming nonsense. Oh, wrong button again. I want my waterfall over here back. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I think I need to kill these rocks a little bit. Come on, baby, light my fire. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so are you all happy? No, we've got some problems, and that's why they're breaking out. So let me, we haven't actually tried to fix them yet, so let's do the habitat up a little bit, try to make them a little bit happier rather than them breaking out every 5 seconds. Which, you know, I'm not blaming them whatsoever. Their habitat is not at all designed for them at this point in time. But we'll hopefully make it a little bit better. And then we need some wetland. Now, annoyingly, they're not moving towards the water, really. They're kind of stopped here, because that's all the area they need. They don't just absorb all the territory. So we kind of have to squeeze all this in a fairly small gap. So, they need quite a lot of wetland at that. Be very careful. And there we go. Right. Now, I suspect they're still going to get out. Yep, there they go. Capture team, if you don't mind. But otherwise, you're okay. Everything will be fine. It looks like it's not okay, but it's going to be okay. So, whilst all that is ticking along, what we need to do is get a screenshot of the bloom, because that's going to be my thumbnail, basically. And I should have got a screenshot of the Stryaco breaking out. That would have been sweet. Right, we need another dinosaur. What we really want is something that's going to live with the Styracosaurus. So let's have a little look at our hatchery. Do we have? Oh wait. Oh my monorail. You know what I was? You know what I was wondering just a second ago. I was thinking, well, these dinosaurs are all breaking out. Well, I say that, but they have this tendency to break out and then walk back in. They're all breaking out. And I can't see any guests freaking out. I was like, well, that's quite lucky actually. For some reason, there's no guests in the area. It's because they can't bloody get here, really. It's too long a run. People are slackers. I'd walk 5,000 miles for a dinosaur, let me tell you. I can't expect random people to be like that, I suppose. Do I have Stryaco in my list? No. Oh, I don't need it, do I? Let's go check on our Styracs and see what they're looking for with a friend.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
Before it disappears quickly. Microceratus, Chasmosaurus, Ornithomimasaurid, other ceratopsids, Ankylosaurids, Hadrosaurids. Okay. But I want to do something new. Now, we do need a new species, and it has to be something we don't have. What do you count as Lystrosaurus, out of curiosity? I mean, you'd probably be okay, but probably not friends. It'd be nice if they were friends, you know? We should probably try to get something new, something we've not had before. Although, I quite like the idea of having a Loki with them. Does that cover ceratopsids? Yeah, we could do Loki. Right, basically, we just have to start sending out some dig teams. Do we have fossils? Oh, I do have fossils. Let's have a little look at the map. We could do Microceratus, actually. That might be cool. We could do Archaeornithomimus. That's definitely an option. Can't do Uterannus. That's probably a terrible idea. We could do Ankylosaurus. We could do Nodos. Oh, no, we couldn't do Nodosaurus. I think Microceratus is what we're going to go for. Because it's only got one dig site, which makes me happy. Alright, cool. And we should see if we can do any research. I still don't have any money. I'm still dirt poor. I live to be dirt poor, but hopefully, now this is connected, we can, you know, boost up our money a little bit. See what happens. Otherwise, pretty happy with it. I want to, I'm really enjoying the rock work and stuff like that, but it tends to be quite flat. What I'd like to, can I get more? What I'd like to do is have it less, it's always at like the side of the exhibit, you know, and it feels quite static because of that. So I'd like to have it more sort of moving up the hill almost. Something I'm just aware of long term. Here, for example, might be a good place to do that. Kind of just build it down.
Transportation complete.
So, are you happy now? Are we chill? Are we okay? Not quite, but nearly. Nah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Happy, happy dinosaurs. God for that. Right. Oh, we should get a contract. Of course we should. Fire a scientist? That's a bit harsh. I'm going to do the upgrade. That's a nice easy one to do, right? Add an upgrade to a maintenance facility. I should have a maintenance facility nearby, yeah. What do we want? Let's have storm defense. There we go. I don't know how much that cost me. Probably ended up making no money. Probably should have fired a scientist, realistically. How do you have 2 environmental issues? You were fired a second ago. Make your bloody mind up.
Asset has been delivered.
You know, it's because I put the rocks in, isn't it? Yeah. That'll probably help. Right, come on. Nearly. I'm just replacing this swamp adds cover and wetlands, so we should use that for our cover rather than anything else, realistically. Right, are we finally happy? I think we're finally happy. Okay, so dig team done. Let's have a little peek, a little ba. So Microceratus. Oh my god, stack it up. Oh my god. Very cool. You need a little bit of a break, that's okay. I am working my scientists pretty bloody hard. One more expedition should hopefully get this finished off. Can I get more scientists? Not yet. Actually, let's go put an upgrade on our staff building. Actually, what I'll probably do is... This is a very nice little building. I really like this little building. But it's only there for aesthetics at this point in time. And that's a little bit silly for this section that I don't really care. Where's my staff building? Do I not have a staff building? Is this why? Is this the problem? This might be the problem. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, little buildings. You have to die. I love you, but you're really not in an ideal spot. These little cheeky barrels. Trying to control me. I won't be controlled by a barrel. Let's get you online. Yeah, it's completely my fault. I was complaining about this spinning earlier. It is literally just because I didn't have angle. I had an angle snap ticked on. Right, there we go. I should be able to hire a couple more signs. Oh, yeah. Right, let's get you a rest. You're working. I'm going to get most of them a rest. Just go and gone. Release a Protoceratops with the fertile modification. No. Reach ticket sales of 105,000 per minute. I mean, surely I'll be able to do that pretty soon. This park is not making much cash whatsoever. Well, we're really not making much cash whatsoever at the moment. We're a very poor little park. We'll sort it. We'll sort it. Now this is online, hopefully we'll start to see people move over. My concern is that this monorail should probably be more like around here. What I might do, actually, I think this is probably the right thing to do, is to kill this path here. Because at the moment, people are walking down here and it's utterly pointless to do so. So that is going to be murder on my transport rating, you know? They should just get the monorail. Let's see if that raises my ticket sales at all. But nobody's coming over here. I don't really know why. I mean, they sort of are. I've got guests. It's not many. Can I have more people, please? I mean, I guess it is just saying, phone, shush, no, my alarm. That's my backup alarm in case it gets there early in the morning and I still haven't somehow, well, late in the morning if I'm honest, and I haven't woken up yet. Okay, that takes us up to 94. That should be 100% Microceratus. Cool. Right, scientists, what do we need? We need genetics and welfare for sure. I mean, it might just be these two, honestly. They're kind of both amazing, yeah. Oh, no, hello. Yardley Guillaume. What an absolute chad she is. What a monster of a woman. Let's get her in. And yeah, Midori. Who doesn't love a Midori? A lovely little melon drink. Let's get Midori in as well. That's a big boon to our scientist capabilities. And we should just keep on, pick up an Archaeonophthalmimus. Pick up an Archaeonophthalmimus. That's the song famously goes. Let's get you a rest. Nope, you're not allowed. Let's get you a rest. Sleepy scientist. Sleepy scientist. Sleepy scientist. It's my new song. Not sure it's going to take off, but we will see. So I want to... these aren't really appropriate. I need something bushy. Yeah. What I want to do is just kind of sink. I want to sink to the bottom of you. As the song goes. Yeah, these are pretty sweet, actually. Just a little bit of foliage sort of sprouting up out of the rockwork, I think helps a lot. I really like this. This is cool. I think I've not seen this one before. What is it? What is it? It's a king fern. Some real king shit right there. Sorry. I don't swear on this channel. I'm very careful not to swear on this channel. Not that I typically swear that much anyway, but it is a thought I have to like keep it pretty contained. But sometimes inspiration strikes, you know? I love a bush. What's going on? I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. Okay, that was another expedition done, I believe. Let's go out again. Let's keep on working on Archie. Those fossils are nearly done. I'm expecting to see Microceratus pipped to the post. That didn't make any sense whatsoever, but that's okay. I don't have to make sense. I'm a YouTuber. There we go. New complete genome. Fantastic. So, Microceratus, my good friend, welcome to the park. Oh, that Chunkingosaurus, the male. Oh, we should do that. We should breed some males as well. Of dinosaurs we already have and kind of make breeding populations. Because, like, for example, I mean, I don't have any Styracosaurus. We could work on some male Stryacosaurus. We could work on... That's such a cool... I really like that patterning. We could work on male Chunkingosaurus. We'll do that next. Where's Micro at? There we go. Modify. Cool. Random. Now, I really want to see... I really want a breeding population of these. I really want to see the babies. Also, that pattern's awesome as well. Honestly, the males have such cool skin patterns. It's that little bit of extra colour and striping. Very cool. And traits. Let's make them breedable. My scientists are all busy, but that's fine. I'll wait. We're all having a little bit of a break right now. Actually, we could just what's my money? Yeah. Ticket sales have not really gone up whatsoever. Let's have a look why. What are people complaining about? Restroom. Oh, I don't have a restroom or a shelter over here. That might help a little bit. Restroom. Oh god, it's gonna be tight. Not in a fun way. I don't get this game sometimes. I don't get. It's just sometimes it's like, yeah, just throw me in. I'll be fine. You know, chuck it in anywhere. No complaints. And sometimes it's very picky. It feels like it can't make its mind up. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
I'm not sure how I'd feel about a park doing that. You're at the zoo for the day and they tease their big announcement and it turns out it's a restroom. Come on, just anywhere in the area. There we go. Just had to be somewhere that it would squeeze in there. Still pretty dead area. There are people there we go. That seems to have been the key. Yeah, people have started to turn up. To see the Styracosaurus, admittedly, but maybe not the most exciting. I wonder if we could zip line from here to here. That might be a plan. We haven't done a zip line yet. I am dirt poor though, as always. Right, Micro, how are we doing, buddy? Oh yeah, we don't exist yet. Microceratus, the greatest hero of them all. And then Hashim really needs a break. Poor girl. Okay, and then I'm going to start looking for Chunkingosaurus, I think. And, because is Chunking on its own still? Oh no, it's living with Homalocephali, which doesn't have a nest. Let's get a nest for the whole map. Which also, like the Strufy, needs multiple nests nearby. Interestingly. So I'm going to do 2 little nests for the Homalocephali. And then we're going to do a slightly bigger one. Let's find a way to hide this for the Chunkingosaurus. It's a very... Oh, wait. Yeah, I saw it briefly, but that's not going to... Okay, we're going to have to move the Homalocephali. Get that nice and hidden from guests. Homalocephali, let's get you shifted over here. Chunkingosaurus doesn't mind nesting right next to the Homilocephalate. He just doesn't want to nest next to the humans. Which is understandable. I personally also don't nest next to humans. Okay. Now, obviously, Chunkingosaurus isn't going to be breeding anytime soon unless we get some... It would be pretty cool, actually, if you could... Maybe with the raptors only, but if they could do parthenogenesis every now and again, that would be pretty sweet. It's like a low chance of that happening. Or even just blue. Even if just blue could do it, that would be pretty fun. I'm sure I've got some problems here that I need to fix, yeah. Just because when you put the nest down, it kills. My house has gone so badly. What's going on? It's like their exhibits become tiny. Right, I'm going to kill this water on the right. I need some... Have they been unhappy for ages? I don't know. Ah, the lighting. Ah, da, da. Ah, da, 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 da. Chunking, I'm going to make you happy, buddy. Don't you worry. Just give me a second, pal. Give me a second. There we go. That'll do. Although I need you to explore your territory a little bit more. Right. Hatchery. I only got 2. That's a little bit of a shame. Oh, very cool female skin. Oh, I like the women more than both. 2 feels... Did I get 2 out of 8? Right, Can I not scrap a batch anymore? Maybe it's not on here. I'm kind of tempted to discard them. Oh no, it's only 3. Right, it's only 3. Yeah. Sure. 1 out of 5. But I am going to do a second batch of them, because Microceratus is tiny, and 2 Microceratuses just feels a little silly. First things first. Where's my staff center? Alright, I need someone else who's got decent genetic skill. Russell McKinnon, you're looking like a child. Oh, no. But Russell's more general. Let's grab Russell.
Attention personnel.
This is why I never have any money.
Welcome your new park colleagues joining us today.
Again, another weird one to hear. Why am I getting an announcement from the lass about new park staff members? I don't care. Actually, I probably would care. Right, are we looking better? What's our profit on? We're up to 86. We've definitely gone up. We've got a while to go, yeah. Have I sorted these out? I haven't. Okay, that's going to help a lot. This actually might just be what we need to get over the hump, as it were. Yeah, there we go. 100% satisfied. That is the best in slot guarantee. I can pretend, right? Hit me up. Products. We want superfood juice. Fossil displays and beanbags. I mean, lie down in your beanbag, look at a fossil, have a juice. Sounds great. Hopefully that kicks our profit over the 105,000. We shall see what we shall see. We were on 87 before we did that. So where's it going to end up? Also, we're about to get a new dinosaur. That's obviously going to help things out as well. It's all about picking the coolest skins. So I just want 2 of each. Oh, we've got the thingy skin. That's cool. Oh, I like that one as well. Okay, we're going to go with this. It's not a very picky dinosaur. There we go. Micro on the way. And then I think we're going to do a... Oh my god. Money, money, money. Please, I'm so poor. Please. Is it just Arky? It's basically just Arky. Arky's cool. Arky might be able to live with them. The ones that we've already got. And can I get Chunkingosaurus? We should be looking in Asia. I might not have it on my list quite yet. I don't think I do. Let's have a look at research and dig sites. Where you at, Chunk? I think I do have it. It's there. Where you at, Chunky? No. 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 What am I missing? Why do I not see Chunkingosaurus? Is Chunkingosaurus not an Asian stegosaurid? I'm pretty sure it is. Chunky, why are you doing this to me? Wait, let me just have a little poke around. Maybe I've lost my mind. Have I lost my mind? Do I have the fossils? No. Am I being really stupid right now? It's always the concern. Like, it might be. I guess what it might be is that there is a dig site I need to unlock. This is the only idea I've got, really. Is that there's a dig site I need to unlock that contains more Chunkingosaurus DNA. And also contains something else. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. We can do other things. We've got plenty to do in the meantime. I'm not worried. 87k. That has not moved at all. I really thought that was about to jump up, you know, and that was going, this beautiful big moment where I make a ton of cash. But it hasn't shuffled whatsoever, even though my profit per minute's flying up. Everyone's pretty happy. Restroom coverage could be a tiny bit better. Might see what we can do about that. Where's it lacking? Over here, near the... I don't mind throwing a restroom in there, that's fine. People have had a long journey, they need to pee, you know? Okay, Microceratus, let's get you shipping over. There we go, very happy to live over here, which is cool. Always nice to get a new dinosaur in the park. Pack, as they say. Oh, I'm getting a Nodosaurus.
This facility has developed a reputation. And as such, we've been asked to take delivery of a diseased dinosaur.
Oh no, not
Be
again.
warned, there's a chance that its illness is, let's say, particularly bad.
Particularly bad? Hey, I don't think we'll be taking that delivery, but so kind of you to offer.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present that as optional.
Kira's kind of a Chad. Kira's kind of a monster, honestly. Oh, she just proper shut down Cavern. That was great. I mean, I don't blame Cavern either, don't get me wrong, but I appreciate that quite a lot. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just didn't like how that looked. I don't really like how that looks either, but we'll sort it. Right, let's get our other ones on the way, over at Micros. So we've got 5 happy Micros over here, hopefully. Now, my hope is also that Nodosaurus is going to be happy to live over here. So I need to check my existing dinos.
Transit has commenced.
I mean, it says Stegosaurid, right? Where? Oh, no, dislikes. I mean, it's a Nodosaurid. What's Nodosaurid? Nodosaurid's not on the list. Does it count as an Ankylosaurid for the purpose of the game? It must do, right? Nodosaurus? They must have it down as an... Yeah, I think so. I'm going to throw in a delivery zone over here. Because what I'd like to do is have them start exploring this area down here a little bit more, because then I've got a bit more room to play with in terms of modifying the terrain. Making them all a bit happy. I'm also going to kill a bit of the water. I know I've become a bit obsessive with the water. I just love how it looks, but we do need to control it a little bit. Yeah, okay, no, fantastic. Absolutely perfect. I'm sure that's on purpose as well, but there we go. I mean, Nodosaurids are Ankylosaurids that just tend to... I always just think of them as Nodosaurids, you know? That's all I ever have in my mind, so... I want to do something here. I want to do something other than rocks as well. Like, it's always, I'm just going to put a load of rocks down. And I am going to put a load of rocks down, but it'd be nice to think of other things we can do to kind of blend these areas in with the park a little bit better, you know?
Assets in the air.
Just to have a bit of height to it, this area. So by doing this over here, we can get rid of some of this horrible little rock wall that we have. Oh, actually, you know what we should be doing right now is, that looks weird. We should be grabbing our MVU. We're going to drive... I'm pretty sure we're just going to drive all the way ourselves. So let's hop in. Where's my MVU? There it is. Okay. We are... Where's the other one? Do I only get one? Yeah. All right, here we go. This is going to be a hell of a journey. Oh, but I need to see this first. Then a hell of a journey.
Okay, let's see what the problem is. We should perform a medical scan on the new dinosaur.
Wish I could do it. Wish I could. Okay, well, there's our beautiful new Nodosauruses. All female, yep, as per usual. Okay, so let me kill this. Okay, yep, in a minute. They're gonna get scanned, that's fine. Right, I'm gonna try to send this. There's very little chance this works, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. What's my plan here? I think I am just gonna have to do it myself. Because I'm pretty sure I can drive there okay. It's just that they can't. Long term, this doesn't seem like a great fix. Long term, this seems quite problematic, but short term, what else is a boy to do? Even when they were in the area, they wouldn't get through it now. Oh, small tree. Small tree. Question is, how do I get through my park? It's fine. Everything's fine. Which way do we go? This way? It's this way. It's this way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Well, at least there's a lot of guests. It's looking very promising for my park, if nothing else. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I just want to... Maybe that's the thumbnail. Oh, with the... I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Oh, it was going to be perfect with the balloon in the background. I guess I'll probably be able to grab it. Okay, so can I drive through here is question one. Because my first thought was maybe this is... Yeah, this is fine. I mean, it's not fine, but... My first thought was maybe that's what's stopping me, but it seems to be the case. I think if you can drive there, they should be able to drive there, right? Like, there's nothing blocking my path expressly, so in my mind, I should be able to send them over, but it's okay. I completely accept that I haven't made the park super easy for a vehicle to navigate. Like, I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I'm going to stop blaming the game, and it's usually my fault. They just need more room than I do, which I will not be looking into. Let's see what's up with our Nodosauruses.
We were expecting the worst, and that's exactly what we've got. This poor animal's disease is highly transmissible and could spread dangerously fast.
Oh, fancy that. I mean, if only someone said it wasn't a good idea. Well, we need to deal with this, huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time to waste. Let's research a cure and treat our animals. We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
It looks like I've got it already, so... Wait, has it spread? Oh god, it spread to the entire park. Everybody's got tuberculosis. Like in the entire bloody park. I'm on my way, guys. I'm on my way. It's gonna be fine. No, the small tree's defeating me. The small tree's defeating me. Nah. Okay, I can't go this way. Can't go this way. Back around. It's gonna be fine. I know we're kind of going over time. Oh, hello. Going over time a little bit, but my dinosaurs are sick, folks. My dinosaurs. Oh no. I can see the number of diseased dinosaurs increasing. It's up to 14.
That's it.
Oh, wrong button. Actually, well, you should be able to do this now, right? Yeah, right, let's get all these medicated. Okay, that should be good. What do you mean can't find a route? I don't need you to worry about these. Right, so what I'm going to do, because these are all obviously sick and nobody's helping them either, I'm hoping what we can do is add another vehicle. Yes, sweet. Right, you, my friend. Hopefully this works. Are you on the way? Let's have a look. Are you moving? Are you shaking? Right, you're moving, you're shaking. Okay, are you doing anything over here, or are you being a dick? Where have you gone? Okay, this looks like it's going to be alright. Looks like it's going to be alright. Let's get you some ground leaf, boys and girls. Actually, just girls in this case. I expected it to be yelling at me. I'm okay with it yelling at me. It's going to be fine. Oh, you're okay already. Happy Nodosauruses. Sweet. A little problem with the micro, which somehow has 0 ground leaf. There we go. Okay, now you can't leave, but that's fine. Like, you'll eventually just disappear off your own volition. That's okay. Alright, okay. Where's my other... It's going to keep popping up because the other one is trying to get over here to help, but we don't need that to happen, so it's fine. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's okay. It may not look okay, but everything is going to be okay. Eventually, right, these are all sorted. These are the tricky ones to handle, right? So that's really the priority. We've got now 3 happy species in there, which is really cool. Next video, we're going to clear all these, get them sorted, and then I think we might... Oh, we're nearly hit 4 stars, actually. That'd be cool. I think we'll hit 4 stars, and then we'll probably hop off somewhere else. Maybe go back to Hawaii, because that's a 1-star park. We can now make it into like a 3, 4, 5-star park, and make some progress with the campaigns. Hey folks, this is Best in Slot. Welcome back to our Jurassic World Evolution 3 campaign, picking up right where we left off with this rather nonplussed looking driver, it must be said, curing our poor little Styracosaurus and other such dinosaurs who have all caught tuberculosis within the first sort of 5 hello beautiful, within the first sort of 5 seconds. So hopefully our little MVU over here is now going to be taking care of business, as they say, curing up our Styracosaurus, curing up our Struffies, running over our Struffia Mimer, seemingly. Not sure that was needed, but okay. You got it, buddy. Beautiful shot. Lovely stuff. No, you don't need that. No, calm down. Only takes 1. Only takes 1. And I'm just gonna keep using this one. Oh, is the other team... Oh, the other team's on the way as well. Okay, fair enough. So basically what happened is the other team has sort of reset from their position over here and moves back around. We still have 17 disease. Every dinosaur in the park got diseased. Every single dinosaur got diseased. So we should have both MVUs in here. I don't know where the other one's gone. It's trying to get in, and they seem hesitant to run people over, which I find to be... Oh, it's going through the fence. What a chat. Okay. And then hopefully they'll go handle... Yeah, I've got a gate there. Fantastic. Okay, so everything's going to be fine. We've got our lovely new habitat, which I'm pretty happy with. I think this is one of the better ones we've done. I'd like some... I mean, there's nothing I can do in the meantime, right? So I'm going to faff around with decorations a little bit. Where's my big bush? King Fern. I don't love that. You always want like a... I just want a lined surface to stay on, man. That's all I want, is for it to remain on when I change my foliage options. But we can kind of just... This is a good one, this, for like dappling in the gaps like this, and just making it look like this foliage sort of growing through the gaps. This is what I should have been done ages ago. This looks a lot... I really like this. What is this? A thyme bush. Were this bush a thyme bush? And if we just hit... Oh, we don't want to do that, though. That's crazy. Sorry. That reference, if you don't get that reference, makes me seem a little bit crazy, I think. Yeah, but this is kind of what I wanted. I've gone a little bit hard, but I do like bushes, so... Just a little bit of foliage. Fill in those obnoxious gaps a little bit. With something other than more rock, you know? And we're going for that sort of overgrown sort of look, so feels very appropriate. Some of them are slightly funkily placed, but I'm a funky guy, what can I say? What else we got? Rhododendrons, throw some of those in here and there. Let's make it look pretty like. Maybe over here. Alright, I think it's whenever I hit shift, it turns off line to surface. Not sure, hard to tell. Okay, we're down to 8, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on that number in the bottom, and we should see it tick down over time as our dinosaurs get healed. And in the meantime, I'm gonna play with my bush a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, Blackthorn, my beloved. It's great because for me, there's a lot of bushes here that I played with back on, again, on Planet Zoo, right? So you kind of learn which ones look best in which situations, which ones you really like. I was always a big fan of Blackthorn, sinking it into the ground to make like this dry sort of grass texture, as you can see. Oh my god. Although it looks a bit funky when they drive over it, I'll concede. 7 remaining dinosaurs. We're getting there, we're getting there. I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm just doing things for the hell of doing them, really. What's going on? Sure. Is this being sorted or... Yep, you're dealing with that. Okay, everyone over here, honky-dory. This is our final 6 right here. So hopefully this MVU should now take care of all of them. And we'll be good. We'll be golden. We'll be sitting pretty. We'll be... I don't know. We'll be something. I love being something. Hopefully getting rid of all that disease is going to get our appeal above that 24% mark. That's kind of the big great hope right now. And then I think we're going to shuffle on and do something else for a little bit. We've been here for a while. I don't want to spend more than a few hours in each park at a time. Just, you know, mix things up, change what we're doing, change the sort of environments we're dealing with, stuff like that. Just trying to make sure everyone's happy. Micro's happy. Chunking. Where's my, everyone 100%? Yeah, looking good. Lots of happy dinosaurs. Did I put any nests at all in this habitat? Don't think so. No, so that's something to look at because we can breed the Microceratus. How are you diseased? No! You're the one. No! Micro, why? Right, okay. Have you left? Has my other MVU left? Oh, you're... Why is he driven away when they're not all cured? Right, you. Cure that and then that. I have to take the other one and go back the other way again. How have you caught tuberculosis? You were all cured. You're nowhere near anybody else. And you've managed to catch tuberculosis again. People love tuberculosis. That's the problem. It is interesting to note that the MVUs are getting to these first 2 exhibits no problem whatsoever, which means the problem is somewhere, but I mean, even the MVU in the area couldn't get into the habitat. I don't really know what's blocking them, but it is what it is. Let's go, gang. Oh wait, this might be a cool speech. Oh, you turned, buddy. I want to drive alongside the other MVU and get a cool shot. Oh my god, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Whoa, sick tricks. Sick tricks. Right, through the pathway. I don't know what that beeping noise is, but it's very, very spooky. Off we go. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Slipping and sliding all over the place. Let me put some foliage around here. Oh, you pop, lovely. Oh my god, there's 2 of them now. It's just non-stop. It's absolutely non-stop. Oh, that was a hell of a shot. I was about to say, it's too small, I can't hit it. Okay. Okay. That's those 2 sorted, hopefully. Right. No sources remain! Oh, thank you. Wait, no, there's 2. What are you on about? Oh, it's that side. Right, okay. Oh, no, that's crypto. So I need you to get that one and that one. So did I get two? Yeah, I got two. Oh, we're gonna need a paleomedical over here long term, I think. And because there's a lot of dinosaurs in here, it's kind of a nightmare. In the meantime, I'm gonna buy a tiny little nest. Microceratops is very chill. So I really like this nest. It's cool. I'm trying to find the entrance to it. I don't see it at all. It's there. And you know what we need, folks? We need some lights is what we need. I can't believe I got another disease. Wait, you haven't cured... You left, but you didn't cure the Stryaco. What is wrong with people, honestly? Right, let me grab this. Let me grab this properly. Okay, confirm. That's all I need to do. I didn't want to make a blueprint, but I did want to make a group. And let's bring these over here and start to light up this area of the park as well, just a little bit. With our lovely lights. A fight has begun. Oh no, right, let me pause it. Let me just do the lights first and then we'll go watch the fight between the Chunkingosauruses. They're just vying for dominance, you know? Not a big deal. We've all been there, folks. We've all been there. Fight a rival female for dominance of the clan. I know that's why I do most of my days. Some lovely little lights in. I mean, really, if I was doing this properly, I'd mix up the flags and mix up the lighting style and blah, blah, blah. But I just want to get some lights in the park. Make it pretty, like... I don't know what that Mustara is doing right now, other than going a little crazy, but that's okay. I kind of like the idea of having one of those gigantic floodlights up here on the hill as well. Have a little look at that. Right, Chungking, who is fighting? Where are you? Are you getting cured? Hopefully. Chungking. One of you's having a little battle anyway. Where are you? Who's warring? I think we might be okay. I think this one won. Basically. Look at that. What a beaut. Right. It says it's medicating. So this should hopefully, finally...
Well, Kira said that we'd earned a reputation for handling disease, and here we are. Excellent work. Now we continue improving the health and happiness of our animals.
Cool. Done. Finally done. Right, can I get my appeal any higher? I've got cash as well. Look how much money. I finally have money coming in. It's crazy. I mean, that's 100%. That's perfect. Food good. This is all really good. The satisfaction rating could be a bit higher, but we just need more dinosaurs. That's really all it is at this point in time. We just need more dinosaurs. There's not much else I can do other than that. So... I'm curious whether we can bring in Archaeonophthalmimus to one of our existing habitats. I'm a little concerned about space. Like, it feels like the exhibits are huge, but they're not really because there's tons of stuff in them, you know? Styraco. Obviously, we're going with like herbivore vibes. I mean, we could do a lagoon. I've not done a single lagoon yet. Did I take a photo? I did. Let me have a little look at my pic and see what's loved on this site. Chunkingosauruss, Styracosaurus, Nodosaurus, Stygimoloch is one of them. Microceratops, Stryacosaurus, Homalocephali. I mean, most of the dinosaurs I've got are already the very, very popular ones. So let's try to get the Stygimoloch. That'll be like our next one, I suppose. Maybe bring Stiggy into here. I think everyone might be happy with Stiggy in here. Should you be happy with Stiggy? I don't see it on the list. I mean, it doesn't have to be positive. It could be, you know, neutral. Like Switzerland. Styracosaurus. Now, Styracosaurus only has females, so that's a bit pointless. Nodosaurus also only has females, so that's a bit pointless. So we're going to try to breed the Microceratus We're going to try to breed over here. Get you some ground leaf first, my friend. There we go. Hopefully while keeping Chunking nice and happy. Yep, lovely. Right, so Homalocephaly should now be able to breed. Hopefully. Oh, that was beautiful with the balloon in the background. Homalocephaly should be able to breed. We've not had any breeding over here. I feel like we should have by now. Stroophy, why aren't you breeding? Oh, right. I don't have any males. That would do it, yeah. That does make things tricky. Can I make male Struthiomimus? Let's have a little peek here. We might stay here for one more video. Just one more video. Because I didn't make the Stroophy, did I? Didn't it get delivered? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So we want... Okay, I'm going to actually swap tax and start going for Stroophy instead, I think. We do have some Stroophy. Stroophy. Oh, Ornithomimus. Oh, that would be really cool as well. That would be great. Definitely high on my list. Ooh, big path. Love a big path. Okay, so over here, in theory, well, the Chunkings, I don't know why I've set up a Chunking nest, but I've set up a Chunking nest. But the Homalocephaly should breed, I think, in theory. Let's have a little look at our breeding. Yeah, 76%, not bad. Actually, what we can do, we can assign a scientist. I haven't done this yet. We can create a plan and try to make it happen. What do you mean?
I always thought I'd end up on an exotic private island somewhere. I never thought there'd be so much hungry wildlife, though. Or tourists, for that matter. Anyway, the client wants us to expand out to another area. But we'll need to jump through a hoop or two to get there. Now that I've relayed the message, I'll leave the jumping to you.
Where's my Styraco nest? Bear with me. Do I have a Styraco nest? Do I have male Styracosaurus? I don't have any males in here. I've got no men anywhere. I have 0 men in my life. Right, they're all females, yeah. So I think it's just Homalocephaly, which has actually bred. That's what just happened. That's why I couldn't do it. And it's Homalocephaly and it's Microceratus on my 2... What do you mean? You're not in the area? I got Microceratus breed. You have a small nest. It's over there. Anyways, right. So that's fine. Long term, that's going to be okay. We can't actually. So we've hit that point now. We cannot progress on this map any further. We need 60 conservation, 60 security. And as you can see, we are locked at 45. So what we need to do is hop out. Let's do just that. And we are going to shuffle back to the world map. So we're at 13 out of stars. So we only need 2 more stars. 2 more stars, hit 15, and that's going to unlock new things, I'm sure. Although, in the bottom left it says, oh, right, complete site objectives to raise reputation limit. Okay, so right, let's go back to Hawaii. Because in theory, this should be super chill stuff, right? This is the second place we ever went to. It's a 1-star park. The objectives should be dead easy. Back to Hawaii. Snap back to Hawaii. Oops, she ain't mad at me. I don't know. I'm too white and I don't know enough to do this. Here we go.
Many research stations do so well that they're given more land, but here we are. Of course, that land isn't exactly accessible. Bear in mind, we might have to flatten the place out a bit to make it more usable too. Nature is impressive and all, but it rarely takes our construction needs into account.
So that's our breeding Myosaurus, that's our Gallies, and that is our Parasaurolophus. So we've got 1 breeding population over here, but I mean... Oh! Oh! Bear with me. What's going on? No, I didn't think anything would have happened. I don't know why he's told me to... I don't know why he's told me to come here when nothing's happened yet. We just need to complete some more site objectives, which thankfully...
I'm sure that no one will be surprised to hear this, but our client is overjoyed. The breeding program that they dreamed of has been made a reality, and we have their utmost trust.
That's great and all, but really, I should be thanking them. They gave me the chance to develop my research. And not many people would sink their resources into theories like that.
Oh, there's a world of clients who will happily pay for those theories now, Doctor. But our work here certainly isn't done. We have this client's trust, yes, but let's earn their devotion.
Right. Okay, let me take a pic. This obviously isn't happening anytime soon, so that's our first one. So we've done everything story-wise. Oh, I'm taking a selfie. We've done everything available story-wise on this map. So now they just want me to 5-star it, which is something I want to do. I want to go back and 5-star every park in the game, of course, but not now. So
Din manages these sites for clients, and each client will have their own metrics for success. These key goals are how we calculate our park rating at each site we work on, and I am entrusting responsibility for these park ratings to you.
I feel like I'm probably missing tons of stuff here. Like, we've unlocked loads. Are we still using backup generators still, for example? So yeah, this is going to require a little bit of finagling and sort of bring it back. But it's a nice, big, open area to build on. It's a really beautiful place. Loads of space. We'll do a monorail over here, blah, blah, blah. But all right, so what I want to be doing right now are site objectives. So there are none in Hawaii. I think that's what the green... No. Does it tell me if I've got site objectives? Well, I know that one's incomplete. Is that the only one? Katsuyama? It might be. Let's hop over to Montana, our very first one. Just see if there's a site objective here I can do that isn't a 5-star park. And if not, we'll have to go to Katsuyama, yeah. Let's just pop around a bit, see what we see. Nice to do a little catch-up tour, I suppose, with everywhere we've been up till this point in time as well. Everywhere we've been. Kill me.
The owner of the adjacent land is open to selling to us, if we're interested.
And we are definitely interested. I have a real soft spot for this place, seeing as it was Din's first big project. But I'm a little light in the pocket at this exact moment in time.
I thought you might be. We should use this park to generate the necessary funds for expansion. When we have enough, I will make the purchase on your behalf.
Okay, cool. Well, this one, we have one we can do. We just need to make some cash. Not a problem. What I would like to do is start some basic things. I mean, let's have a look. What are we dealing with here? It's a bit of a small... This one's going to be a tough 5 stars, actually. We're dealing with very limited space. So we've got raptors over there. We've got Diplodocus and Maiasaura in there. And this is Coryphosaurus and Lokiceratops, right? Yep. And we've got juveniles who are actually very close to maturing and don't have names for some reason. Didn't I name those juveniles? I don't know why they don't have names. Apparently not. So... yeah, we're okay. The Maiasaura don't seem to have a nest. Oh, they don't, do they? Okay, so we've got a Maiasaura nest in, actually. No requirements, not a picky dicky. There we go. Okay, cool. So Maiasaura start to breed, hopefully. So let's try to replace our rubbish power with a big power. And to do that, we're gonna need lots of logistics skills. Big logistics points. Anybody at all? A 5, beautiful. Khalid, you are a child of a man. And lower salary? Yeah. Okay, is that going to be enough? I think it's enough, but I can't get there within the scientist limits. So what we're going to have to do is train one of our scientists up a little bit to be better in logistics. So, over to the Staff Centaur. I mean, I kind of want to train the person who's already good at it, really. Let's have like a logistics specialist. You're going to be a bit of a generalist for me as well. Okay, that should be enough to get us there. Fantastic. There we go. Do I have cheaper research? It's only... yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to build ourselves a big chunky power station. That's going to be really useful for all our parks going forward, of course. And yeah, just have a little poke around, make sure I know what's going on. Like, we've not been in this park for ages, so that's like a little routine. This is my sort of staff sort of area. This arrival point is very cool with this whole parking lot kind of setup over here. I love the decal work. Really nice stuff. Really cool little din entrance there. We're going to kill all the backup generators. I'm going to replace the amenities with bigger ones as well. Not yet, because we probably don't need it quite yet, but we will soon. I would like to shuffle that maintenance facility somewhere else, because I don't like how over here it is. Come on, buddy. Let's get you over. Wait. Oh, we've got this whole little dinky bit. I do like a dinky bit. And I feel like the dinky bit isn't going to be very useful. So it's useful to hide our buildings, you know? And what path are we using here? Is it just straight up facility standard? No, it's standard path. Lovely jubbly. How do we feel about the angle I'm at here? Alright, let's send our maintenance teams. Get them assigned to the RER. Why is my capture team over here? Like, why is it so spread out? Like, I've got prominent, important buildings that are miles away from all the others. I don't really know what to do about that right now. I guess it's fine. We could do the power station up here, actually. It's probably a good idea. So, we're going to let that come in. We've got money coming in, slowly but surely. Let's have a little peek at our economy. Is there anything else I need to do in the meantime? Transport rating's a little bit low. I would expect that. I'm going to hold off on worrying about that, I think, until we get the new area. And we'll probably put a monorail over here and a monorail over here. Connect these bits and then connect over there for the transport rating. Are we just kind of waiting for our... Let's just speed up time. We're just waiting for cash and power stations, I suppose. Let's go check in on the dinosaurs. Raptors, how are you doing, Raptors? Where's your red snout? Where is my red-snouted raptor? Where did the red-snouted raptor come from? I still do not have an answer. Oh my god. I still do not have an answer to this question. All these many moons later. I don't need a replacement contract. It's fine. Oh god.
Generator will be running soon.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Loki Ceratops 1 has been favorited. Yeah, but not now. Ages ago. Something happening? Oh, they've matured. That's why. Hello, buddy. Needs ground fiber. I'm a little concerned about this in that the exhibit's going to become too small for they're all maturing. So I worry that it seems okay for now. I need a little bit of pasture if I can. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, big old power station. Get this up on the hill over here. Kind of perfect, actually, it must be said. Let's get our park connected. I've got lots of... Oh, baby. Now we're talking. Can I get that up there? Yep. Cool. That's going to hit a lot of buildings. And I'll tell you what. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to kill all the backup jennies. And then that's going to make it a lot easier to see what needs power. I'm just backup Jenny from the block. As the song famously goes. Okay, so, right, we're over here. That's one large substation. Now that is covering, so I'm going to need one over here as well. I guess I don't need a large there, do I? I can just use a, oh wait, substation, what did these do again? These are the little ones, right? I don't actually remember what the substation repeaters do. It's a way of doing it without pylons, right? If I remember correctly. Bear with me, folks. This is a learning experience. I think if I put one like this. I'm just trying to remember how these work. Don't I have to connect? I don't remember. I don't connect that. So, God, it's been so long since I used one of these. Wait, that hasn't done anything. So let me figure out, right, how do you work repeater substation? Receive some provides power to structures, must be linked to a power source to transfer power. Yeah, of course. But how do I link it to the power source? Do I need the substation next to it? So is it like, as long as it's then within radius, like that? Well, that hasn't worked. Well, it has. You can see it's got this one over here, though. I'm gonna just go faff around with this for a second until we figure this out. It's been a long time, so I think so it has to be in this radius, right? That's the idea, right? So if I click there, yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so why didn't that work though? I'd like to do this without having 10,000 of the bloody things. Why hasn't that worked? I genuinely don't know. I thought I was getting the hang of this. Bear with me. We're going to make this work. We're going to figure this out. So, right. So that's in that radius, right? So that has worked. Let me do the raptors first. Let's prioritize and try to get the raptors online. That seems important. Yeah, okay, that worked. Yeah, okay, right, so the raptor's contained, so that's there. So if that goes there, that should work, right? Now, I wonder if that's being blocked by this. I think it is. Ah, I think that was what the problem was. Right. I knew I was getting that right. Slightly annoying. So you need to make sure it's in the radius established. Easier said than done sometimes. Okay, cool. Yeah? Oh, no. Hello. Didn't see you over there, my friends. That's fine. I mean, what we could do, kind of what I've been talking about before. Oh, come on, you're so close. You're not too steep. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ah, come on, you're so close to glory. So close to glory. It's just this tiny little bit here that I can't seem to... there we go. There we go. And then we just need to connect this together. And that should, in theory, when the fence is built, connect it all together, right? And power the whole thing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, nearly. Nearly. There's a slight problem somewhere. Here, somehow. That doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, I'll build a bloody thing. I'm just going to build a substation, I think, for this one. Kind of tucked that way in the corner a little bit. There we go. Okay, Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business. Fantastic. So, money's coming in. Park is powered by one lovely generator doing all the work. My hero over here. Is there anything? No, you're not a danger to guests. Shush. Oh no, chill girl and wild thing. Girls, please. It's not worth it, girls. It's not worth it. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. Okay, I just need a thumbnail. There we go. Just so I've got something ready to roll. And that's a slightly wild thumbnail, so that works for me. I think Wild Thing has established her dominance. Right. Okay, so is everybody happy? Other than transport rating and safety rating. But that might be just because of that. So I'm going to give that a second. Let's grab a shelter. Yeah, we're looking at... I mean, maybe we could throw one over here, but it's not a big deal. vehicle. Ah, shut up. Right. Okay. So I think the next step is actually to replace the amenities with some nice big chunky ones. We're actually not on large yet, are we? No. But we can get some medium amenities. Do I want... What style do we want? We want din, really. Is there like a din shopping style? I don't think so. Texarkana? Let's go Texarkana. The only problem with the Texarkana ones is they're gigantic. That's not food, right? Shopping, yeah, cool. But it should be okay to squeeze them all in. One more. There we go. Okay, come on. Why are you yelling at me? Why do you hate me so much? It's crazy. Now you've made all this sloppy looking. Grumble, grumble. Connect that together as well. What is this? This is slightly... I'll find you. I will find you. I have a very special set of skills. It's that, but they've coloured it differently. Or I've coloured it differently. I'll have to do for now. It's fine. Short term, it's fine. Right, so we're going to have to sort these out. So, product, what do we need? We need... I mean, I guess that's okay. Probably fossilized teeth, really. And then we want to throw on couches, and we want to throw on a fountain. Lovely. Okay, same again. Let's go ice cream. Let's go jukebox, and let's go fountain. And same again. Let's go milkshakes, bring out the boys here. Let's go fountain. Let's go jukebox. Fantastic. There we go. Probably not going to boost my ticket sales per se. Probably need more dinosaurs for that. Actually, in the meantime, I suppose we should be getting some research and stuff done. Ooh. Yeah? What's this? Ooh. Okay, definitely want this one on the go. And can I still get the other one, maybe? Can I get enough? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. We're getting to a point now, like one big power station with an upgrade on it should be able to sustain the majority of the park, which is always pretty sweet. And let's see if we can get an expedition going at the same time. So we need to start racking up our dino numbers. Is there any that I've been working on till this point? I'd like to get an aquatic. We've kind of neglected it. We haven't built a single one. I'm assuming it's something the game's kind of gonna... I'll tell you what, let's finish off some of the ones. So like the Plodicus, for example. Needs a little bit of love. I'm assuming it's something that will... I really have no space right now. I'm assuming it's something that'll happen later on. Oh, I wonder... Are fossils relative to the park? I wonder if I've got... I wonder if the Chunkingosaurus problem is that I've got Chunkingosaurus fossils in one of my parks. That's just... I'm just very curious about that, right? So this is what I've got in my fossils right now, because I don't know if I had Edmontosaurus in my fossil collection. So I've got Styraco and I've got Edmonto. Let's just hop back to Hawaii, for example. Although that just cancelled my research task, I'm pretty sure. Let's hop back to Hawaii and see if the fossils match. Because that is a very interesting little point. Because a lot of things now, compared to Evolution 1, are much more universal. They cross your entire campaign. They cross all your parks. But that doesn't necessarily mean everything. They're different. Gasp. Wow, that really changes things. Okay, right. So I'm going to pop this one out nice and quickly. Get our maxed out Myosaur. Wow, okay, wow. I mean, that makes sense, don't get me wrong. The fossils are in each location, right? They've been delivered to each location. But that must be what it is. That must mean there is Chunkingosaurus somewhere out there in one of my parks. And that's why I couldn't find it anywhere. So let's get this one done. And that's going to be 100% on the Myosaur. I mean, I quite like having different dinosaurs in each park anyway. You know, it just feels cooler to do so, but... This park needs some love, actually. Do I have any amenities in this park at all? I don't think so. I literally don't think I have a single shop.
Generator getting refueled.
No, I don't. Wow, crazy. And yet still 2-star park. No, it's a 1-star park, isn't it? Yeah, that's why. That's why. It has no hotels, it has no shops, it has nothing. Okay, done. Right, I think we're probably best served right now, hopping around a little bit and just finishing off our fossil collections. Because then at least I know what I've got. And it means that in future we don't move off a map if there's still fossils. Like, analysing our current fossil load should be the last thing we do before we shift maps. That cheeky little Chunkingosaurus. Cheeky little lemon. Right, fossils. Yep, okay. Let's get these done. What are we doing in this park anyway? Is there anything I can do in the short term? Do you need a power station as well? You probably need a power station.
That needs fixing. I'm on it.
Where is my power in this park? I don't see it anywhere. I see. Oh, no. Okay, we're okay. We do have somewhere a power station. Right. There it is. It's not. It's not showing anything for some reason, but we do indeed have a power station. Unused power point. Oh, we're absolutely fine. We don't need to worry about that anytime soon. Now, didn't we get, weren't we going to have baby Kaijaras? Yeah, okay, that's something we can do while we're here as well. See the juvenile Kaiajara for the first time. Those little eggs in there are going to make some adorable tiny little feathery babies. Because this is going to take a few sets anyway. I'm going to put a bunch of people in just for... Well, that's not doing anything. Speed it up as much as possible. I'm quite excited about this, actually. Nice little trip around and see how everyone's doing and what we've done so far. Hello, beautiful. They are stunning. They really are. Really cool looking creatures. But this, this is exciting.
The drones are signed.
Aww. Again, the dramatic music feels unnecessary. But I have no complaints. Look at the little guy. Alright, you need a name, my friend. Have I locked this to the wrong time of day? Is it meant to always be nighttime? Because default is saying nighttime. But I keep going back to what I think might be dawn. Alright, they need a name, yeah. So what are you going to be called? I'm going to call you Gumdrop. I'm going to call you... Skier. Without the E, technically, but it's too late. I've committed. All right, let's get this one last fossil done. Everyone on that, and then we are good. Only going to take a minute. Lovely. That's so, because I'm going to speed up time. Oh, you're not happy. Why aren't you happy? Missing arid. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. I'll sort you out. There we go. He's a little speed demon. Wait, no. I didn't realize I had 3. What are you called? Gumdrop, Skier, Yogurt, and Iron Brew. I really just look around. As per usual, I just look around my room and see what I've got. So we've got 3. Oh, I've got 4 juveniles. There's another one. And new complete genome, Tapajaro. Very cool. I'm going to call you... What's this yogurt? I'm going to call you Passion Fruit. Okay, lovely. Right. So that's that site done. Let's hop back to the world map. Let's go to Szechuan Basin. If I had to guess, this is going to be where the Chunkingosaurus DNA is, because I think we spent a lot of time here. And if it's in Katsuyama, that's okay, because we're going to have to go back there soon anyway. But this is helpful. Actually know what's going on for once. It's funny because to some extent I'm going to play ahead of where the game wants me to, because I know what I'm doing. That might not always look to be the case, but generally speaking, that's the case. Do we have any fossils? Yep, okay. We've got some Uti, and there it is. There's my chunking. That should be 100%, right? Yeah. Can I upgrade my fossil thingy? Should be able to, because research is universal. I'd like to get that. I need 5 more. What was I talking about? I generally speaking know what I'm doing. So, like you saw before with the power station explanation and stuff like that, we'd already done that. We'd already established that because, yeah. Oh no, what's up, little guys? Oh no. Need some ground nut and some ground fiber. Go. There we go. You okay now? Thriving, my little dude, my little boat. My little boat, my little Rudiger, I believe it is. Absolutely thriving. Okay, now guests are complaining about overcrowding. I think we can thicken these paths largely. They're already medium though, aren't they? They are. Oh, so that looks funky. We might be able to research the wider path. Yeah, we can. Let's get this on the go. Get the thoroughfare. Nice big chunky. I mean, I don't know what they're complaining about the overcrowding for. Let me have a little look here. What's the problem? Restroom, shelter. I mean, we can fix those. No problem. Restroom over here. Not there because it's going to block everything. Not there because there's no power. Restroom in there, and a little bit of a shelter next to it, and that should sort us out, hopefully. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's our last little bit of... Oh, we've got one more fossil to do, right? Uranus officially viable. There we go. I'm going to have to power through that one. Is that... It was a 13-second fossil analysis, which is kind of crazy. There we go. Right, so we're just going to wait for this thoroughfare to finish, and then we are good with our Szechuan Basin set. Little boat and Rudiger. And Treebeard! Hello, Treebeard. A little monster of a man. I've really enjoyed this campaign. I've really enjoyed my time with it. It's the most fun I've had in a campaign on this game, ever, for sure. And I don't usually think about the campaign that much. I am a sandbox player. And to this, like, my goal was to try to finish the campaign before I loaded sandbox at all. Now, that's probably not going to happen. But I'm going to play as much of it as I can, and I've just really enjoyed it. It's all I've done till this point in time, still to this moment. All I've done is play the campaign. All right, let's go check Katsuyama, which does have a site objective kicking off as well. I think this was about reputation, if I remember correctly. So this should auto-complete. Maybe that's why it's warning me about it. It's saying, you know, you've got a site objective here you can do, but you haven't done it. Go here, you numpty. Go get this done, please. Yep, there we go. Instantly.
That new patch of land is ours to develop, but it doesn't come without challenges. It's encroaching on the territory of some carnivorous dinosaurs, which could become agitated by our presence if left alone.
Then we should get them enclosed and secure ASAP.
I don't usually say this, but there's a bright side to this place teeming with meat eaters. The client here loves carnivores, and I can swallow down my anxiety around them for the dinosaur appeal boost.
This is a nice but very inefficient park, I would suggest, in terms of like the space that we're using. I mean, this is a big area here, and there's not much in it. So I think we could probably do the Velos over here behind the Spino. There's probably room there, and then Carnotaurus needs probably a little bit more room, but maybe here? Or over here? Probably over here, actually. Probably this bit on the left-hand side. I kind of want to stay back. So I'm going to do the Velos over here. I'm going to do the Carnos over here, I think. And then we'll have this big old area to build with as well. Because the Velos don't need much space. We could even do, because we've got this kind of rock wall, maybe we'll develop like an arched over kind of contained habitat for the Velociraptors, like a giant cave almost. That might be pretty cool. But we're going to worry about that later. So that is, yeah, you can see it doesn't say that anymore, which is cool. Well, it still says site objective incomplete, but shouldn't that say it on all of them? Stop me. Right, I'm going to talk about this. 07441 448 806. Leave me alone. Whoever that is, I get a phone call from this number weekly, if not daily. Like my last call from them was yesterday. I don't know who they are. I've answered the phone a handful of times and I just get silence. I get nothing but silence on the other side. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a really weird prank call. I don't know if they're trying to harvest my organs. It's been going on for like a year. I used to get, back at university, and I never found out who it was, but I used to get a call from an unknown number. This was when I was at my first year of uni. I was at York, and somebody would answer the phone and go, meow, 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 and then hang up. And it went on for years this would happen. Absolute years this would happen. Never ending. Right, you said you're about to do a social animation. What's going on? Oh, is it you and you? Yeah, you're locked on midday as well. I have told him about this bug, so I'm hoping it'll get fixed. What's going on? I'm just staring. I think these two want to social animation, but didn't quite manage it. Right. What are we doing with our lives? Are we happy with this so far? We've got the power set up nicely. Got a couple of exhibits. That's about to open, I think. We should build an exhibit over here, really. Let me flatten the land a little. How are we going to view it, though? I could just build. It's behind the staff area is my only concern. There's not really a good way to get over there, is there? Although, we could get cheeky with it. If I move the facility, I know you're going to yell at me, game, but I have to do this. I don't have to do anything, but. Come on. Please. Maybe I'm not going to move the goddamn facility. Right. What I want to do is pathway up into this mountainous area up here. Up this ramp here. And maybe just have that as the viewing area for this paddock behind here. We could even do another one over there as well. Not really. But like we'll put in a balloon tour as well. So we don't need like the exhibit to be massively accessible, really. So you just walk up here, you get a view into whatever we decide to put in here. And it'll be blocked off naturally. Like it won't need a single fence other than this bit here. That's the only bit we'll have to block off. Otherwise, it'll be already completely blocked off, which is pretty sweet, actually. It's going to be the most naturalistic habitat we've ever built. It's a fun idea. Where's my Texarkana? There it is. Let's get you in there. Let's get you connected. Okay, we're going to need a little bit of power. Should be able to use our repeater substation, hopefully. Why didn't that work? No idea.
After an unexpected outage, power has now been restored across the site. Thank you for your patience. And
why does that not have power? Can someone please explain this to me? It's in range of the operational repeater substation. Oh, is it thingy? Has it got verticality on it? I think it's got verticality on it. Well, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, you can see how it shifts up. Wow, okay. Right, in this case, we are just going to use the substation. Don't really have a choice. Although I think if I can do this and then build a substation here and connect those together, that'll work as well, right? Nope, wrong. It was worth a shot. I thought it might work. I was incorrect. Well, this is really irritating because now I'm going to have pylons all over the place when I just built the park to avoid having pylons all over the place. How do I... There's got to be a way to do this. Obviously that needs to be like up on the hill. What if I put one there as well? Why do you not have power? Have I run out? Is that the problem? Because that requires... There's a few things requiring power. Have I run out? No. I don't understand what's going on. What do you mean? Like... What? They're clearly all in the radius, aren't they? It's like every time I add one, I lose power to a building somewhere. This is crazy. I don't understand what's going on at all. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I really do. Right, but this one now works. Why does this one now work? Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna upgrade you. Just I don't. Wait, what? Oh, because I don't. But I have that research already. So, okay, weird. Oh, actually, let me check that. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I mean, research is universal. Oh well, there we go. Oh wow, okay. Back to our 5 stars.
More land means more opportunity. Time to spread our wings and see what we can do.
I mean, apparently I can't do anything. Like, this to me makes no sense, right? That is in the range of this one. That's got a nice radius around it. If I put that there, it should provide power in a radius. Yeah, surely? It doesn't work. And it just kills power to this one. Is there like a limit to how much power a repeater substation can generate? That's the only thing I can think of that would be the issue. How utterly pointless. I'm so confused by this. I don't even mind the pylons. It's just I spent the time to try to avoid the pylons and now I have to do them anyways. It just feels daft. Oh well, we're back online, whatever.
Power outages across the site.
Are you actually going to social animation? Are we going to see it?
Please respond.
Thinking about it, thinking about it. I feel like this happens to me a lot. I'm going to have to report this as a little bit of a bug as well. I'll get another thing will... although this might be it. No. Maybe. Right, okay, so that's going to be a habitat for something in here. Don't know what at this point in time. That doesn't... Oh, that does link in, right? So we'll have to... Something like that, maybe? I don't know if that's enough to stop them moving down that area. Is that steep enough, do you think? Probably not, really. I'll have to raise that up a little bit. Cool looking area, though. I'm excited to build it here. What do we do then? Do we focus on 5 stars? Do we focus on... I feel like we should get all the site objectives done first. I feel like 5 stars is something you do like at the end of the game, almost, really. So I think that means we have to go to Katsuyama and focus on that. So but I'm just trying to think about the future. As terrifying as an idea as that might be. All right, so that one's done. Montana's done. Clark County isn't done. Got Geostembergia still to go. But it's Katsuyama that's yelling at me, so I think we're going to focus on Katsuyama for a little bit. Until it stops shouting at me, basically. This might be the one that's got the site objectives we need to progress to the next part of the game, basically. What was the objective? Oh, right, yes. So we were trying to contain the Velociraptor and the Carnotaurus. Interesting. I'm going to pause it so they don't break out and murder everyone. So let's do what I just talked about. I'm going to build a... What is going on with this monorail? There's monorail there. There's monorail there. Monorail over here, probably. Monorail over here? Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? The game clearly wants me to do it, so I'll just bloody do it. What's it called? Monorail. Yeah, I just need to delete that a little bit there. That's okay. Actually, I'm going to move that now that I can. I want it to be further over here, realistically. And delete that again. Okay, so that's going to sit there. And then we're going to have a lovely, very cool, hopefully, raptor sort of viewing area built into this. Might even do a dome viewing gallery as well. I also want an activity. I've not done a single activity center in the entire game so far. So we'll have to find what our major point is and throw one in there. I also haven't built the Cretaceous Cruise. I've not built an amphitheater either. Wonder if we could... if that... I mean, it would fit thematically. It looks alright. We could put the... Am I going to do that? No, not for velociraptors. Although it's definitely a consideration. Right, so attractions. We want a... I'm just going to put a viewing gallery in here. That's where I want it to sit, about there. I'm going to do a fence along here. And then we're going to throw a gate on there as well. And then we're going to go crazy with the rock, basically. I kind of just want to try making this big, rocky, covered outcrop sort of thing. It's going to be a little bit bonkers, which is always fun, I think. So let's start with the big rock at the back. I really... I know I've said this a few times, but I wish I had a little bit more variety. I mean, what we can do is grab this one. This is why I don't do this. I just feel like this takes too long, too many button clicks. I mean, yeah, that helps. That's not bad. It's not bad. I just want to be able to... I know what I want to do. There we go. That's what I've been looking for right there. Music is beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. It's just... I feel like it just takes too long. Like, now I want to scale this one up, right? But if I want to do that, I need to advanced move, and then I need to F, and then do that, and then hit J. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say that's like a massive deal or anything. It's definitely not. Oh, I should move these further back. But I feel like if you could just hold a button to scale whilst you're placing. I mean, I'm going to say it's because, well, that's what Prehistoric Kingdom does. And I find it to be very, very helpful. Being able to scale as you place like that, you know? I like the look at this, though. You're a cool rock, bro. You're a cool rock. Now let's shuffle you back over there. And same with you. Just because we're building in quite a limited area, so I want to make sure they've got some space. Well, I mean, I'm limiting the area, so I want to make sure they've got some space. Okay, that's already pretty cool, though. As an idea, I think. But, yeah. Do I want to build it? Oh, what if we do? What if we do? What if we do? What if we do? What I really like the idea of is having a waterfall... Okay, we're going to have to do a waterfall. What I want... yeah. Because what I want is a waterfall that kind of falls down from the cave itself, but you can't have like a free-flowing waterfall. It has to be built from the terrain. But I think in general, having a waterfall that is in the cave, essentially, is a pretty cool idea, right? And the raptors, they don't need that much space, honestly. There we go. And we're going to cover this in rock and cover it in lights at nighttime. I think it's going to look really cool. Or it's going to look terrible. You just never know until you commit and try. But that, I mean, already I'm quite happy with how this looks. I don't necessarily even need to go any further than this. But let's... well, we're going to end the video in a second, actually. But a little bit of a rock in there. Kind of double this down. It's funny because I'm talking about these things, but these are things I have mentioned to Frontier. So for all I know, they're integrated into the game by the time this video goes online. Or, you know, because this is going to be a couple of weeks after release, actually, at this point. So, I might just seem silly. Like, I'm complaining about things that aren't real, I mean, aren't real problems. I mean, they're not really, are they? But, you know what I mean. That have been fixed. I just, yeah, if I could just hold... So does Alt do anything? Alt doesn't do anything right now. So just let me hold Alt and let me scale right now. That'd be awesome. I'd be all over that. All over that. I think I might have it so that the front bit is exposed a little bit. It's kind of like a curve, like this. Oh no, I don't know. It's going to be cool though. So that's going to be our Velociraptor. And then we'll build the Carnotaurus over here on the left. We'll have to shuffle some stuff about, I suspect. But, we're pylons more than anything else. I mean, do I need those pylons? No. That makes a lot more sense. So yeah, Carnotaurus there, Velociraptor over there, and we'll keep progressing through Katsuyama and see where we end up. Thank you very much for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.
Rainbow Road.